everyone, and welcome to this special edition of the HR Sound Off podcast show. My name is Julie Turney, and I am your host. And I am joined today by Lauren Higgins from The Body Shop. And we're talking about the crisis in the Ukraine and what The Body Shop is doing right now to support that crisis. Lauren, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Hi, Julie. I'm great. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. It's my absolute pleasure. You know, so many companies have on their websites that they are supporting the crisis in the Ukraine, and they're asking us to click to learn more about what they're doing to support that crisis. And I'm so glad that you're here to share with us what the Body Shop is doing to support the crisis in the Ukraine. So why don't you tell us what's happening? What are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, this issue is very challenging for us. We have stores in both Russia and Ukraine. So as soon as the conflict broke out, it was the focus of the conversation for our team in North America and for our global teams too. Our most important work was to make sure that we were protecting our colleagues and their families, and the colleagues in North America that have families on the ground in Ukraine. So making sure that they're safe, protected, they have everything they need to escape, to flee if they need to. So that was the first part of our work. Mm-hmm. The second part of our work was taking action. So in North America, the Body Shop donated $50,000 to UNHCR, which is the UN Refugee Agency. They have a emergency response fund for Ukraine specifically, which is what we donated to. Okay. And that supplies refugees on the ground with urgently needed shelter, food, water, money, like really anything that they need. Yeah. And we have a few other markets around the world also that have donated to the same organization.
That's amazing.
Our global teams too. This is really a large effort for us, not just in America, but globally too. The Body Shop is taking action. Our global team in the UK donated $100,000 to Children on the Edge, which is actually a charity founded by our founder, Anita Roddick. Okay. And that donation is mainly, again, being used to help refugees on the ground in Ukraine and nearby countries. We actually sent a truck full of hygiene products, the Body Shop hygiene products, to Romania. Oh, wow. And part of that donation was, paying for the shipment and delivery of those products to help refugees there.
Wow. So you guys really are making this a huge effort to support the crisis in the Ukraine right now. Is there anything you want to tell our audience about, your stand where this is concerned, and also any encouragement that you want to give other organizations with regards to this crisis right now?
Yeah, I mean, the main effort is we want to do what we can to add our voice to the millions calling for peace. Like this crisis is devastating. It's a humanitarian crisis. We want to make sure that we're supplying funds to the organizations on the ground doing the work to protect people in Ukraine. And actually in Russia as well, we have closed our stores and our e-commerce businesses. Just, to make the stance that this isn't okay and we don't support the actions of the Russian government. But of course, we want to make sure that we're protecting our people on the ground in Russia too. So we are making sure to still, support our colleagues and support their livelihood if they're in Russia.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank you so much for sharing that information with us today, Lauren. Really appreciate it, and appreciate you taking the time to tell us how the Body Shop is responding to the crisis in the Ukraine.
Of course. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.